throwing objects at players, coaches, photographers, whoever they could find. Eventually, about 60 people were injured as a result of this brawl, so Barcelona decided they had had enough. Yes, Maradona was a pure talent, perhaps the greatest they had ever had at the club at the time, but that attitude he displayed that day was an absolute disgrace, so he was sold. That final was the last game he ever played in a Barcelona shirt. He moved to Napoli in the summer of 1984 for another world record fee of £6.9 million. In Naples, he was presented to a record stadium attendance of 75,000 people. He was undoubtedly the biggest football superstar in the world and was now playing in the biggest and toughest league in the world at the time. During his time at Napoli, Maradona led Argentina to World Cup success in 1986. Then, he went on to lead Napoli to their first ever Serie A title in 1987. He would help them win another Scudetto in 1990 to establish himself as the club's greatest ever player and all-time top scorer at the time. That same year, he led Argentina to the World Cup in a country which had become his second home, Italy. He notably helped the South Americans defeat Italy on penalties in the semi-finals, a game which was played in Napoli's home stadium, and led to a bit of controversy with the home fans being a little divided. Anyway, Argentina eventually lost to West Germany in the final, a loss which made Maradona very emotional. You see, during this time, Maradona was on top of the world. There was no player on the planet who could come close to his level of superstardom. He was a phenomenon, a colossus, a religion, and all of that began to have some real negative effects on him. He started to party a lot, miss games, use an insane amount of cocaine, and was even allegedly in bed with the Italian mafia. Napoli fined him up to $70,000 for these things, but it didn't stop Maradona. He kept indulging and kept paying the fine. But it all came crashing down for him when he tested positive for cocaine use, which led to him being slapped with a 15-month ban from football, forcing him to leave Napoli in disgrace in 1992. During the period when he was absent from football, he got into more trouble, getting arrested for possession and trafficking of cocaine. After he had finished serving his ban, Maradona returned to Spain to join Sevilla, but he soon realised that he was no longer a fan favourite in Europe, so he decided to pack it up and return home to Argentina, where he was a god. He joined Newell's Old Boys in 1993, and the following year, he led Argentina to what would be his final World Cup at the age of 33. Whether he planned to retire after that tournament wasn't known, but what we know is that he was forced to. Maradona surely would have loved to bow out of the biggest competition on a high. And well, he did. Only that it was the wrong type of high. You see, prior to that tournament, everyone thought that Maradona was finished. He had been absent from football for more than a year because of his ban, was no longer playing in Europe, and had put on some weight. But when we saw him in Argentina's opening game at USA 94, it was obvious that he wasn't finished at all. That game against Greece started with Argentina on the front foot, and Gabriel Batistuta opened the scoring in the second minute of the game, a goal which was assisted by Diego Simeone. Just before halftime, Batistuta doubled his tally and the lead for Argentina. Despite not yet finding the back of the net, Maradona was everywhere for Argentina in the first half. He was dribbling, creating, orchestrating, and even tackling. It was a proper vintage performance from the captain, which gave fans some faith that he could lead the Albiceleste to their third straight World Cup final. But whatever faith those fans had tripled in the 60th minute when Maradona, surrounded by 4 Greek players, found the back of the net with a beautiful curler from the edge of the box. The goal was iconic, but the celebration even more so. Maradona ran to one of the cameras, screaming passionately at the top of his lungs. His eyes were bulging, and his face was distorted and scary looking. People all over the world could tell that the captain's eyes didn't look normal, so FIFA decided that they would have to run a test on him. Before that happened, he led Argentina to the second game of the tournament against Nigeria. And in that game, he put up another very good performance and was very instrumental to the win. He was directly involved in both Argentine goals as the South Americans beat Nigeria 2-1. After having won their first 2 games, Argentina were on top of the table and on top of the world. But they soon came crashing down when the news broke. Diego Maradona had failed the drug test and was immediately kicked out of the World Cup in disgrace.
Both analysis of the urine sample have proved
Hands out, stretch what you got. Give me your best and I won't turn you down. You're always out to impress. This is the highlight. Time to be young, old or reborn. Live like we gonna die. Do things that never done before. This is the highlight.
Soon as I hit the club, look at them hoes' face. Put the pedal once, make the floor shake. Sway inside, engine roaring. It's the big boy, you know what I paid for it. And I got the pedals to the metal. Got you niggas stuck in game, I'm ballin' out on every level. Hear the haters talk, but there's nothing you can tell them. Just made $1 million, got another million on my schedule. No love for 'em, nigga breaking hearts. No keys, push to start.